Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, Companions Guild. I am Nosgard Silverclaw, with the character...
On the circle, we could change how things are run around here.
I don't think that's how the circle works.
They're lording it over us all the time, though.
Young warriors are smart to listen to older ones. They've lived.
The circle is essentially the leadership wing of the companion, the guys in charge. Now, with that out of the way, as I was saying, I'm Nosgard Silverclaw with character, He Who Craves Glory. And we are going to continue on our epic quest now. Codlock?
A stranger comes to our hall.
This stranger will one day be well known for my glory. I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies, but perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
You dare to question my skill?
Calm down there, whelp. Don't feel like you need to show off for our sake. Vilkas here will be the one testing your mettle. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Alright. Guess you gotta prove your worth in combat with these people. Vilkas? Time to take up arms. I do like this. It's a nice little touch, you know. This is a guild of warriors, but, you know, you can't just join. I mean, you can just join it, as I just did, but you gotta prove you at least know how which end of the sword to hold if you're gonna even get in. You gotta, you know, have some competence as a combatant if you want to be accepted. I mean, what? Do they expect you? You just think you're gonna come in here unarmed and they're gonna just give you a full set of armor and a weapon? This isn't the army, alright? You have to come with your own shit, and you have to come with at least a basic understanding of what it is to be a mercenary. Because they essentially are mercenaries. Oh, there he is. Looks like we're gonna be out back in the training hall, which I showed you in the last video. Huh. Up there it goes. I was going to say, my loading screens are being weird lately. I'm going to have to look into why they're being kind of funky and taking longer to start up. I haven't had that problem until today. I don't know what the deal is.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Okay.
You're mine!
Bash 'em, strike 'em.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Okay. Well, since we are... Wow, my throat is cloggy today.
Trouble near Solitude last week.
Just those same ruffians I was bringing in for the Shatter Shields. So much wasted breath in that crew.
I'm imagining you're just standing your ground and letting them tire themselves out.
I'm telling you, it works. Let them wring their own ears on my shield, then scoop them up off the ground.
We all have different means to glory, Stonearm. Well done.
Yep, I pretty much fight in the same method as not a Stormarm here. Hey. I have much to offer. You crude sons of bitches. Now then, we are given our first order by a superior companion. He wants us to go have his sword sharpened, so I guess we're going to start with some piss-poor grunt work, huh? Here is their magical sky forge, which it is literally a magical forge. What's up? I got a sword from Vilkas, wants it sharpened. No, errand boy.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I'm told, man. You gotta start somewhere, right?
That attitude would get you far, if you were some stuffy merchant or a Jarl's footstool. Around here, you'll want to learn to live your own life. Remember, nobody rules anybody in the Companions.
Wait, you're trying to tell me no one's in charge? That can't be right.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman, her own.
Well, wait, are you a companion? You seem awful nicer than the rest of them.
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
That's actually a true statement. If you make a steel weapon in forging, specifically at the Skyforge, it actually comes out better than any other forging spot in the game. Specifically for steel. You can get better weapons that aren't steel, obviously, but steel made here is called Skyforge steel, and it's got better stats than steel of other kinds.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
You know what? I know he just told me, don't let people tell me what to do, but he's asking me a favor. This isn't an order, and I'm not going to be a dick, so yeah, I'll help you out.
That's a good man.
And here we can see random junk. The Armorer's Challenge. This is a skill book for smithing. I'm not a smith. I'm not going to read it. If you craft, there it is. 1 free point of smithing. Now let's take the quick way down. Now we got a shield to drop off to Ayla. She's the crazy chick with the face tattoos that, told us about the companions in the first place. She's actually my favorite companion. I really like her. Now, anyway, something interesting that they said...
Dead if not for Vignar.
Yeah, I've already heard that.
Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Is that he was telling the truth. The companions do not have leadership. They have a circle of advisors, but you can refuse to do any task because we're not a true well, we are an organization. We're not like a business per se. Everyone has the freedom to refuse anything.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
I'm sure indeed. You're not a warrior. Get away.
I haven't seen you before.
Already talked to him.
Have we met? I'm sorry if I forgot.
So we got to drop the shield off to Ayla here, and she's hanging out in her private quarters. Oh, Song of the Returns. I want to show you something, okay? I'm only going to show you this one. There's a lot of books in this series. This is volume 7, to give you context. There's like 70 or some volumes of it. They're not all in the game. Only a handful are actually in the game. But this is the lore of the companions. Ysgramor comes to Skyrim by boat, and he kicks a lot of ass, and he pretty much conquers the land through blood and fire and death and whatnot. Oh, let me give you a few more seconds on that page. I skipped it quicker than I meant to. This is just a random spot in the history of the guild, but if you really want to learn all the Companions Guild history, this is where you look. Specifically, the songs books that I'm reading now is where all the major lore for the Companions is found.
All these younglings scampering around.
Worried one of them is going to take your place?
Some of them might try. That's not what I'm worried about.
What then?
That they might get themselves killed.
By you?
They should be so lucky.
Ha! Oh, warriors and their egotisticals.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Well, we're kind of like very, very different builds, so I'm not sure that would
I've
work.
seen your face before. I'm watching you.
You have one eye, sir.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
Wow.
You again.
People are noisy and impatient.
Yes?
And I got a shield for you.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I would kill him before he drew his sword. I am he who craves glory. No one got shit on me.
Whoa, ease up there. We're rough, but there's no need to kill a shield brother over a dispute.
I like your fire, though. You'll make a fierce companion. Let us hunt together sometime. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelp sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Now keep in mind, they're all addressing me as whelp. There is significance to that choice of word, that I'm a whelp.
Like to tease me, but they're good people.
I can't keep helping
us
you
to be our best.
Farkas is a full-blooded companion. I don't believe he's part of the main circle. He's not like one of the high-end advisors.
Face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Thank you.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
What kind of trouble is it?
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits. Cowards who will take little effort.
Alright, you see what I'm saying? I'd rather not handle it. I can blatantly just refuse any task in the Companions Guild, and short of very specific ones that progress the story, I can just go ask for a different task from one of the other leadership, and get a completely different task. These are all randomized. A lot of the Companions Guild is random dungeon crawling, or random brawl settling, or whatever. They give you a task at an area, and they expect you to solve it, and it's generally just go to a pre-designed dungeon that is not part of their storyline, and beat the crap out of them. You can do this before or after finishing the guild. Well, you have to join the guild first, but you can do it at any point during the guild quest line, as well as afterward. They always have more work for you.
I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done.
So this one's as good as any other?
If you're looking for something to do.
I got it. Kill the leaders of the Silent Moon's camp. I get it. So yeah, this is kind of how the Companions Guild works.
Says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Yeah, Trouble in Skyrim is the name of the quest we're on. However, that is the name of every quest of that nature. Any randomized fix a problem in Skyrim quest you get from the Companions will be called Trouble in Skyrim. That's just kinda how it works. You do a couple of these, might even be as low as one. I think it's two, but you might only have to do one. And you'll be able to progress. As you do more tasks, you become more well known in the Companions, and they want to promote you to higher and higher ranks, which progresses the story. But we all start somewhere, so for now, we gotta beat the crap out of some bandits. Oh, that's not that far away. I can just jog there on screen, whatever. If it was a long jog, I was gonna do it off screen, but that's not even that far. It'll give me time to talk about the Companions a little bit while we get there. Okay, so, they don't have official leadership since Ysgramor. Ysgramor was a guy who came to Skyrim, killed a lot of elves, and I mean a lot of elves, and pretty much conquered the land in the name of the Nords. The Companions were the name of his group of, well, army that he brought with him. And these Khajiit being weird.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Normally they set up a camp over here. Today they're being weird. I don't know why, but whatever. I don't really care either way. So let's get on with it. Yeah, so Ysgramor conquers the world. The Companions are the people that came with him originally, his big army of people who want to kick ass and take names and chew bubblegum. And the Companions today are upholding the tradition of being badass warriors who, well, break a lot of face and deal with problems through violence. Not much has changed. I mean, they're not conquering land anymore, but they're still going out picking fights with anybody they can to make a name for themselves and to make money. That's about it. I'll be honest with you, the Companions are probably my weakest guild lore-wise, because Companion lore is essentially history of the Nords, and honestly, I find the Nords to be the most uninteresting race in the game. That's just my opinion. Other people may love them. I don't. So I know a decent amount, but I know a lot more about virtually everyone else. So yeah, I'll do my best to keep this lore filled for you, but again, I don't know a whole lot. Now, quick cheap trick I know. Wait an hour. Boom. Full stamina. See that? That way I'm going into the actual ruins with all my stamina, since I burned it all running to get here quicker. Oh look, the bandits are attacking already. Shield up. Block the arrow. Charge him. Bash. Strike. Power strike. And... problem solved. I don't think he'll be a problem anymore. I'm taking the gear because I do plan on selling it eventually. Oh, he's an ice mage. Well, she's an ice mage, rather. Stay down. Bad girl. See how much quicker this is going when I'm on Adept? Yeah, I would have beat her either way, but it would have taken me all day. That only took me a few seconds. Much more efficient for me. Come on, need a little bit of... There we go. Now strike, take a moment to strike.
That's all you've got?
And down they go. I like that one, where you twirl the weapon to confuse them. And why is the screen blinking? That's weird. Yeah, right now I don't have a lot of stamina, so I can't take too many hits. Without running out, I mean. Because shield bashing does take my stamina.
I'm going to put you down.
But I can get a few in. There we go. Another one down. So you can see, this build is all about being tanky. I can take a lot of abuse before I go down. I can hack up a lot of people before I go down. Okay, I can't go up that way, it seems. Find the proper way up. Oh, another mage. Ice mages. Ice magic is annoying because it drains your stamina, which means I won't be able to get... Beautiful. I won't be able to get any solid, you know, shield bashing in because they're draining all my stamina. Wow, they're dying really quick. Maybe... I know the execution lets you get a kill a little bit before they die officially, but they have to be down below 10%, so I don't think it's too abusive to turn it up to make it more entertaining. If you guys think I am kind of abusing the game and making it unfair, let me know. I'll turn it off. I'll just turn off the thing that lets me execute before the final enemy, and then it'll be more legit. I just figured, you know, it's entertaining. People might like a little bit of action, a little more flashy killing and such. So here we are at this camp that we were sent to clear the place out. Ooh, iron ingots. If I were the forger, I'd be happy, but I'm not. Like I said, this camp was randomly chosen. It's just a random dungeon. Could have come here at any time without being in the companions and done it without any storyline loss, because it's really not relevant to them. Looks pretty clear to me. At least I think it's clear, so let's get back down here. And head inside to clean the place out. The Companion Guild is tricky like this, because this is what a lot of the guild is doing random dungeons. It's not all... it's not really all going to have storyline based on it. So instead, while I clear this out, I'll talk a little bit about Blackmarsh, because I'm an Argonian and I really like Blackmarsh. Blackmarsh is a crazy place. Without question, the most dangerous... Is that another archer? Yep, it's an archer. Without question, the most dangerous of the, providences of Cyrodiil. Oh, that hurt. Thanks for the increase in heavy armor, though. Silly bandit. Okay, that was really quick. Although I do like that one where you shield bash and then cut him. Oh, double-hander. Oh, he's an outlaw, too. Oh, he's the boss monster, that's why. Okay. You can see he actually hurts a bit. Let's back up a second, get my stamina back. Bash him and cut him. You know the drill. When they block like that, use that time to lay into them. Get some good hits in. I'm getting pretty banged up. I think I will take my level. It'll give me full health. I like that trick. Take a little more stamina. I'm going to try and alternate, like I said. 1 stamina, 1 health, 1 stamina, 1 health, like that. Don't have enough heavy armor yet for anything else, so let's get block up. 10% more effective blocking. Like I said, this is primarily a tank build before it is a, Oh, watch this, watch this. Well, it got kind of glitchy on the wall because it's a tight quarter, but still, I liked it. But yeah. Oops. Somebody hears me. Somebody's a-coming for a fight. They shall get their fight. Down. And another one dead. Easy as pie. And it's clear. You hear that noise in the background? When you explore random dungeons, I didn't show us off in the main quest. Go to world map. See how it says cleared under the dungeon? That means that I killed every enemy, and sometimes it only means you killed the boss of the dungeon, but either way, it means that you cleared the dungeon officially, so that you can, you know you can leave safely or loot in peace because everybody worth noting is dead. At the bottom here, for this particular dungeon, we got an adept door. Let's try and unlock it. I'm curious what's behind it. I don't have every random dungeon memorized. That would be, even by my standards, an insane amount of playtime. I have been to this one before, though. It's actually a pretty fun one. It's short, it's sweet. It's got a lever to open a door if you came in from the backside, which you can do if you're clever enough. But I came into the front because, you know, why not? That's where they intend for it to come in. Ooh, and it got this, the Lunar Steel War Axe, which is actually a reason I'm really happy I ended up coming to this one specifically. Iron War Axe, 9 damage, weight 10. Damage 10, weight 12, because it's steel. This one is a unique weapon that, this is a unique weapon that only does burn damage to targets at night. It's kind of interesting because I don't think there's any other weapon that has that effect that I can think of offhand. There might be one that I'm just not remembering at the time. Just making sure nothing in the basket. They like to trick me like that. Nope, they're empty, okay. And that pretty much sums up this dungeon. Got myself a nice little unique weapon for my trouble. And there's no reason not to explore dungeons, because sometimes you get stuff like that. Neat little weapons and such. That opened the gate to get back out this way. Little minor healing potion, always appreciated. And with that, we can just head back. We're done. That's it. I clear the dungeon, I leave, I go back to Jorvaskr. It is very simple. That is how a lot of the Companions Guild is going to work. A lot of dungeon crawling, a lot of violence. But you guys wanted to see it? We're going to see it. I got sidetracked and forgot to talk about Blackmarsh, didn't I? Well, crap. Alright, real quick, Blackmarsh is a very inhospitable place. It's a giant swamp. It has a lot of swamp monsters and were-tigers. Yes, were-tigers. I don't know why I just climbed on that thing. It's got hiss trees, which cause hallucinations, and the Argonians, for whatever reason, worship it as a god. They worship a giant tree. Yes, I'm serious. It's a very dangerous place, and I'm going to talk more about it next time, because I'm about to wrap up the video. I figure we got enough done for today. Like I said, I'm going to shorten the video to try and drag this out, because the guilds are kind of short to begin with. So that'll be enough for today. At the beginning of the next video, I'll turn in our quest with Farkars here.
That I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Stop talking, I have a mystical axe of lunarness. So yeah, we'll turn in the quest and we'll move on with the quest line next time.
Smart. Those people get my fist, but you, I like.
I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, representing this crazy guy with the funny eyes here.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Vorkus, shut up. So I will see you guys next time.